What is up, my beautiful people? I am back with another quick lecture. I am just here. I've truly missed you guys. I haven't came on here in a week almost. I don't remember, but I have a quick lecture to come elaborate on. Now, what I have took some notes on between last night and today are some signs that I have ascended, or you possibly that you can relate to, or you are simply the chosen one. Now, I just want to thank you before I start. I want to thank you for one for tuning in and for watching this video. I truly appreciate it. I truly appreciate it. But without further ado, I want to jump right into it. So, sign number one, synchronicities, and I definitely spelled that wrong. But discarding that, I want to start off by pointing out this because this sign is very, very, very important, and I feel as though you should take note of it when you see it on a clock, you see it on a a license plate, maybe a receipt. You even can see it on a price tag. You can see it on in your dreams sometimes, like they can even show up in your dreams. But these are just some signs or messages from your ancestors or guardian angels trying to communicate with you, or trying to tell you something, or give you a confirmation, or basically let you know that you are on the right path and that whatever you are doing is righteous, or anything in that nature. So I like to look at it in a way of, okay, I am on the right path. Okay, I'm doing the right thing. This is definitely my purpose. This is something that I should be doing. So if you just so happen to see a synchronicity number like 444, 222, 555, 333, 111, so on and so forth, you should definitely kind of pause, analyze your thoughts, analyze your actions, and see, okay, what am I doing right now? What am I thinking right now that my angels are either approving or disapproving, because they are always trying to communicate with us in every little form. So that was definitely one. Number two is euphoric feelings. If you ever get like a euphoric feeling, or a what is it, like a very bliss feeling of love, happiness, excitement, then that is definitely a sign that you are in tune with your higher self, or you are ascending. Now, if you are meditating, or if you are out in nature, if you are listening to music, these are all forms of meditation. So if you get this euphoric, blissful feeling of unconditional love, then that is a sign from Mother Universe, or your higher self, your guardian angels, your ancestors, that you are on the right path. And there is no better feeling in the world than this unconditional love. If you have ever experienced that, that is ultimately the best feeling. And I personally can say that I wish that I could feel like that all the time, but sadly, we can't. I mean, I don't want to say we can't, but it's not always super euphoric, if you get what I'm saying. So, yeah, if you ever do experience that, hopefully you do majority of the time of your day. If you do, it is a amazing, amazing feeling, and it's just super special. So that is definitely one. Number three, eye twitching, or the chills or muscle jumps. If you are thinking of something, or you're wondering something, or you're just questioning something overall, your angels typically tend to have your eye twitch or have your muscle jump or you get the chills when you are surrounded by your angels. It's just another way of communication from your higher self or higher gods trying to, get your attention. So if you just randomly get chills or you realize that your left or right eye may twitch, or even if your calves may jump or your arms may jump, it is a very um, peaceful way of communication from your higher guides. So if you have never picked up on that, that is definitely one that I have experienced. I just recently started picking up on the muscle jumps. Like sometimes I'll be thinking of something and then like I'll just be like, oh, thank you, Mother Universe. Like I'll give out my show my grace for the universe and for all that I have. And in return I'll have like my calf will jump like right after I'm done. Like it's the little things that you really have to pick up on and really have to pay attention to. Usually it's right in your face, like as far as synchronicities or euphoric feelings and things of that nature. But if you really study and know thyself, it's the little things that, like, nothing is a coincidence, and the universe is literally always communicating with us, guys. So this is definitely one for me, and I've just recently started picking up on that. So if you have not, you definitely should start to like be aware. Number 4. Okay, animals. Now this one is a big one because animals are very spiritual. Animals are very connected to the earth and connected with the spiritual realm. Now, I'm gonna just give you a couple examples. I'm gonna bounce around back and forth because this topic can like go on for days. But just to basically shorten it up, if you are, just say you are outside on a nature walk and you see a dragonfly, or if you are meditating and you see butterflies, or if you're sun gazing and you see butterflies or birds, or if you find feathers maybe, or if you see any ladybugs or love bugs maybe, whatever you are around, if it grasps your attention and you seemingly, it has your attention, you're in tune with it, you feel as though it grabbed your attention and you are now watching it, that is a sign that you are on the right track or the right path of ascension, because animals are very spiritual. And just to give you guys a little example, I was meditating outside, not meditating, well, I guess you can call it meditating, but I was sun gazing on like a ditch bank type of area. And then I just so happened to look back on a light pole, which was like kind of behind me. But I just so happened to look back, and this hawk, like not this specific hawk, but a hawk, was just this look that he's giving in this picture. That's the exact look that the hawk was giving me. And it's like your ancestors or your spirit guides, they take form in animals. They take form in bugs or creatures or birds or whatever you want to look at it, or however you want to look at it. So it's just the look that he was giving me and the feeling that I had that was within told me that I'm being watched over. Because even though our ancestors are here with us and our spirit guides are here with us, they don't physically want to be here, if you get what I'm saying. Like, so they take form or they take shape in animals, and they check up on us and they look over us and they watch over us on a spiritual level all of the time, but on a physical level they'll take shape in animals. So that's why I said if something grabs your attention or you just so happen to spot a butterfly, for example, and it's just flying in front of you, or a dragonfly flying just trying to get your attention, you should give it your attention because it is trying to get your attention. Back to this hawk, y'all. So I was looking back and I was just like, wow, I was thinking, like, how long has this hawk been watching me? Because it was literally watching me, like staring at me. And it didn't give me a creep stare. It didn't give me like excuse me, it didn't give me like a angry stare or an aggressive stare. Rather, it was more so like watching me, like just seeing what I'm doing, because that's the feeling that I got, because I wasn't doing anything wrong. I was sun gazing, and that was like my angel or my ancestors or guardian angels, but pretty much watching over me, in which they always are. So it was just that was a euphoric feeling I had at that moment, and it was very different. So I feel like that one is very important, and it will always stick with me. Let me think. Oh, a butterfly. I had an experience with a butterfly. I know I'm just jabbering on, guys, but I kind of want to give you some examples of things you should look out for. So, the butterfly. I was with the butterfly. So I was walking a trail, right, and then a butterfly kind of landed. It was sitting on like a piece of the grass. The grass was very tall. It was like it was, I don't know what type of tree it was, but it was like very tall grass. It was very high up, like almost waist level. And then the butterfly was just sitting on it. And then I walked up to it and I started like rubbing its feathers or its wings with the back of my hand, like a gentle rub. And it literally just sat there. Now, any other time a butterfly gonna run. It's almost like a fly. Like it'll not run. Excuse me. Like fly, because it's more afraid of you than you are afraid of it. So when I seen that the butterfly let me rub it, and I seen its aura, like as it like kind of swayed back and forth on the leaf, it was super supernatural, and it was just like surreal, because I was so mesmerized by this butterfly. It had my attention, and it let me rub it, and I felt that my energy was pure, and that's why, it was just like a very peaceful moment. And it's just the little things that I pick up on and that I take note of, which are confirmations from the universe. So yes, guys, animals are very, very, very important. If you have a connection with them, that is a good sign. Moving forward, feathers as well, but I can get into that later. Vivid and lucid dreaming. Now, if you astral travel at all, you are a dreamer. You leave this body. When you sleep, you pretty much die, and you are reborn on the new day that you rise again. So be careful when you say, I know this is kind of off topics, but your words are spells. When you do speak, you are casting spells, not only on yourself, but others. So when you say good morning, that is actually saying morning means to die. So it's actually like celebrating good death in a way. So just be very conscious and aware. If you want to say hello, how are you, hi, hey, what's up, that is more, because everything is on a spiritual level at this point. Everything is spiritual and nothing is coincidental. So yes, anyways, I'm so sorry, I verged all the way off. But anyways, when you go to sleep, you dream and you go to the astral world, the fourth dimensional plane. And if you are at a level of consciousness, you can control your dreams. You can fly within your dreams. You can ask questions. You can have conversations with people in your dreams, your angels, your guardian angels, and so on and so forth. But if you just so happen to become conscious within a dream, that is a definite sign that you are the chosen one. Because um just recently finding out, well, I kind of figured this, but just recently finding out not everybody's dreams and not everybody can control their dreams, especially. So if you do have that ability, that is a great sign, and you should definitely take note of your dream. You should definitely start a dream book, because that is a power that you were given, and that is a sign that you are the chosen one. Moving forward, seeking truth. Now, if you are watching this video, you are simply seeking truth. You are simply seeking knowledge. So if you find yourself, just always wanting to watch spiritual videos, not even spiritual videos, just videos about before his story was created, and you just want to know a lot more about, you know, the basics of life, the electromagnetic field of Earth, the solar flares in the sun, the what's going on outside of Earth. Is NASA real? Is religion real? Is school necessary? Things of that nature, like just outside of the box, thinking outside of the box and for yourself, and not just becoming acceptable to this quote unquote truth that you were given. Then that is a definite sign that you are the chosen one, because you have a mind of your own. You don't want to just accept this mind that you were given, or these quote unquote truths that you were given to basically adapt to. They want you to be insane, and insane because they are insane. They want you to practice insanity and go by all of these rules because they are insane. So if you have the urge to just seek knowledge, if you are a seeker, if you just value insight, then yes, key sign, chosen one. Now, where are we? What number? Number 7. Guys, this one is definitely one for me. I'm not even gonna lie, especially now, and yeah, I'd say now. Once you reach a certain level of your spiritual awakening, you will realize that you no longer fit in. You are no longer like the rest. And this is not in an egotistical way at all, by any means necessary. It's just the feeling that you have, the level of consciousness that you have reached, and you just realize that you just aren't like the rest. You don't fit in. You are separated. You aren't like the rest. And that leads to being an outcast. You just feel like nobody understands you. You feel like nobody can relate to even the things that you want to relate to. Like you may like to seek knowledge on your free time. You may like to read on your free time. You may like to go for a jog or go for a nature walk or sit on the beach and just be peaceful, be at a peaceful mind state. And you realize that others, they worship the materialistic realm. They would rather go shop or go gossip or do third dimensional acts. I'ma just put it in. You just aren't on that level of consciousness anymore, and this leads to feeling separated and feeling like you don't fit in anymore, or just simply feeling like an outcast. Now you can feel like an outcast in school, work, you may not have friends, you don't even feel like you can talk to your family anymore, because things just change, and it is on a spiritual level. And it seems like nobody will understand but your mentors, maybe on YouTube, people like me and others who you may watch and gain knowledge from. You just feel like nobody but your spiritual family can relate to or understand, which is completely understandable because I'm in that predicament myself. So, yeah, you just feel like you are separated and you just simply don't fit in, which is okay because it's life. You know, it happens, especially if you are on this spiritual journey. Moving forward, this kind of ties into my last slide, number 7. You become depressed, and depression kind of ties in with not having anybody, or feeling alone, or having the thoughts of nobody understands, or getting the um, biggest lie of all time that you are alone. You are not alone. Physically, yeah, but spiritually, you won't even believe. You will not even believe how many people, spirit guides, guardian angels, ancestors, your spiritual family, you will not believe how many people is truly around you at all times. So, no, you're not alone, but you may get the feeling that you are, which leads to depression and feeling like you don't have anybody, which is understandable, but it's just a phase. And I hate to say this, but it is a phase, and hopefully you will meet somebody like you, or you will meet somebody who is on your level of consciousness and on your level of vibration. So, if you are no longer into the lower vibrational things, please don't feel bad. It is a part of the journey. I don't want to do anything lower vibrational. So, if you don't, that's a good thing. Signs that you are the chosen one. Moving forward. Anyways, if you attract children, now this one is a big one simply because children have access to their third eye still. They have not adapted to this hell that we are in. Rather, they are creative. They have no fears. If you have not realized, children are very mysterious. They are very wondrous. Like, they just want to know. They see things that you may not see simply because their third eye is open, and they have a supernatural, they still have their supernatural abilities. That's why people may say that children are smarter than adults because they are still at their highest level of consciousness. Even though you don't know anything on a physical level, on a spiritual level, you will not imagine how smart children truly are. So if you attract children, if children are just gradually happy towards you, if they smile, they want to speak to you, you notice they wave at you, they want to talk to you, or they just come up to you, that is definitely a good thing. That is definitely a good sign that you are the chosen one. But yeah, that, not only children but people in general. I'm sorry to backtrack, but people too. I realize that people, elders as well, they have lived their life. They can see you basically for who you truly are. So if you notice that elders, older people, they just want to spark conversation. They ask you, how are you doing? They want your advice on things. Even adults. We don't have to mainly target elders and children, but if you notice adults, they just come up to you for advice, or they just want to know your take on things, or how do you feel about something, or how are you doing, or if people go out their way to satisfy you, that is a definite sign that you are, because they can see your true aura, and they can see your energy and your level of vibration. So if you are attracting children and elders, and just you have a immortal energy field around you, then that is definitely a key sign. That's a key factor. You are the party, basically. Like everywhere you go, work, school, home, you just attract people naturally. They just gravitate towards you. You don't know why. That's why. They see your aura. Where are we? I believe we are on number 14. Okay, so this one is having a strong connection with nature. If you have a very strong, how should I put this? If you just basically feel that you love nature, you are nature. If you feel like a tree, you don't want to hurt a tree. You want to go water plants. You want to even talk to the tree. As crazy as that may sound, if you want to pick up trash from around the tree, if you just feel connected to the tree in a sense of nurturing it, if you have a strong connection with nature, all in all, that is a key definite sign, because you are the tree. Your natural instincts and your natural, which was previously stated in my other video. I'm gonna give you, hold on, because I've written this down, y'all. Okay, yeah. Our molecular anatomy is a plant and a tree. It matches a plant and a tree. So our molecular anatomy, basically, which means we are closest to trees and plants. Our closest form of ourself in description is a tree or a plant. So if you feel as though you are connected with a tree or connected with plants, or rather the sun, you are on the right path. Is it even necessary? This kind of, or pretty much, ties into my sixth slide when I was mentioning just having the urge to seek knowledge. I don't want to regurgitate and keep repeating myself over and over, but it pretty much just goes into the fact that you aren't acceptable to what you was given. Like, you always had like a suspicion when it comes to religion, or you have never really accepted the fact that we had to pay bills, or we had to go to work, or we had to get gas every other day. Just the little things that we have adapted over the time of becoming an adult. You've never really accepted it, or you've never really thought that it was normal. You've always side-eyed it, and that is definitely me. I still have yet to this day came to the conclusion as to why we do the things that we do. Why are we paying for apples when they grow on trees? Why are we paying for water when it is natural from, quote unquote, the earth? Why do we have to pay for it? It's just the little things like that. Why are we paying for electricity? Why do we have to slave to live? Why do we have to, just to be comfortable, in a comfortable state of being, why do I have to work 45 to 50 hours a week, 35 to 45 hours a week to get a check, to pay bills, to be comfortable at night, if you get what I'm saying? So it's all just a slavery, or physically slavery is, quote unquote, gone, but mentally slavery is now taking place, and it's just all a subconscious slavery. We are subconsciously in slavery. I don't know where my words are going, but yeah, if you get what I'm saying. If you have just always questioned the little things that we tend to look over, but try to meet. Like we're not happy until we've paid the bills, and we aren't happy until we get paid. And if you get paid on Thursday, you happy Thursday night, Wednesday night, Thursday morning. And you just feel like it's a repeating cycle, seeing your parents have to struggle, or not even struggle, maybe let's just say if you just watched your um parents live from check to check. It is just a constant, like we are given a certain amount of hours, a certain amount of pay, excuse me, and we are um, subjectively like adapting to this life, this lifestyle that was given to us. It's like the ones that are in power, the elites, they give us this pay rate and we have to take it or leave it. And if you've always just questioned that and just always been kind of side-eyed about all of these different things, even school, like if school has just been so unnecessary to you, you had to, or you've always been told you had to go to college to quote unquote be successful, just the little things like that. If you just done with it and like me and you are so tired of the BS, then yes, that is a key sign that you are ascending and you are hiring your level of consciousness and stepping outside of the box, looking outside of the box, and moving outside of the box. I think that was it. Yes, that is it, guys. So, thank you so much again for watching my video. That was a quick lecture on signs, or ways that, or to, where am I? I'm so sorry. I'm trying to get back to the beginning. But these are just key signs and key ways to basically tell that you are ascending and that you are the chosen one. If you have experience, if not yet experienced any of these signs, please feel free to let me know in the comment section below. If not, yes, you are the chosen one if you are experiencing this. But without further ado, thank you so much for watching this video again. Peace, love, and light. And I hope you have a great night. Thank you.